Ladies and gentlemen, we promised you, and we are back. Andrew's all the way in New York. I'm down in Rhode Island, but we're back for the Sports Wire. We've got a great show ready for you today. I got my prep. Andrew's got his prep. Andrew, you ready to have a great show back?
We're back, guys. I'm more than ready.
We are
I have a
back.
phenomenal
We're gonna
show
have,
on the road. We
yeah,
promised you guys a Zoom meeting, so here we go.
yep, we're gonna have graphics back. Everything's back. Andrew's got a backdrop. I'm just in my kitchen right now. I can work on that though at a later date. But
Just,
Andrew, first,
I
before
just
we
want
start.
to talk about this. So the Syracuse flag is moving. It's because I got a fan on it. It's not wizardry.
All right.
It's hot in here. It's hot. These dorm rooms are hot, man.
The dorms are hot. I can confirm this. But Andrew, before we start, I just gotta ask, how's the first semester going?
It's been good, man. It's been fun. It's today the 18th. A month in tomorrow.
Okay,
Tomorrow
all
we're
right.
a month in, and it's been fun, man. It's been a
There you
fun
go.
time.
It's good to see your face instead of just texting you or calling
I
on the
know.
phone.
Yeah. Full conversation going on for the first
But
time
yeah,
since I left.
without further ado, let's just jump right into Sum It Up.
Let's
So,
go.
Andrew, our first thing on Sum It Up today is very unfortunate news. Actually came while I was in my only class of the day. Clayton Kershaw announced that this is in fact his final MLB season. We all speculated it from when he started the All-Star game to all this other stuff like him waiting to sign his contract, and now it has finally happened. Kershaw admits this is his final season.
I mean, 18-year career, two-time World Series champion, couple like
Cy Young winner,
literally Cy Young winner. He's been a superstar pitcher for our life, not just our childhood,
yep.
our life.
top
We're
three,
adults now.
top
We're
three
in college.
pitcher,
He started pitching when I was born.
top three pitcher of our generation, best lefty of our generation, easily.
Nastiest curveball of our
Yeah,
generation.
greatest curveball of all time. I'm glad I'm gonna have a break from that, and MLB The Show for at least a year, which is gonna be nice. That's a
Yeah.
change of scenery. But yeah, I kind of respect him not, calling this right away because, we saw with Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter did a whole retirement tour, and at
Yeah.
every stadium he went to, teams were giving him stuff, and it became a hassle. So I'm sure Kirsch just,
Ortiz did it too.
yeah, Ortiz did do it as well. But I remember Jeter said to Peyton Manning, "Don't tell them when it's your retirement tour." Like happened to Kobe as well, because
Yeah.
like, you want to focus on your team winning the game. You don't want you to be the attention taken
Exactly.
away from your team, essentially.
I know LeBron will be doing a retirement tour
Yeah,
eventually.
no, that makes a lot of sense. LeBron's the type of guy that I think would want a retirement tour. But yeah, now we can like free ball a little bit here. Now we've got a lot going on in the NFL. So like you
Yeah.
were telling me
Yeah.
earlier,
First episode with
yeah,
NFL football.
I know. Like
College
we're
football
back,
this
college
season.
football, NFL football. We talked a lot about it beforehand. Now we actually have it. No longer what was, now what is. So there's some things going on in the NFL right now. Daniel Jones, that has to be our
I
first thing.
mean, oh my God, I don't
What
know
is
where
going on
Daniel.
there?
He just looks happy. He looks comfortable. He looks
Yeah,
happy to be out of New York in a new organization. He doesn't even have that many weapons around him in terms of receiving core. Of course, Jonathan Taylor is leading the league in rushing yards.
yeah,
Daniel Jones should be getting a decent amount of praise, but Taylor should be getting just as much praise considering he is leading the entire league in rushing yards. He looks like 2021 Jonathan Taylor, if you ask me.
yeah,
But right now, the Colts offense, firing up
yeah.
right now. The
Looking
defense,
good.
it's been all right, but the offense is on fire.
Michael Pittman, he's looking like he's coming back to himself. Tyler Warren is
That
looking
either.
like one of the best picks of the entire draft right now. He's
Yeah.
playing through 2 weeks. Josh Downs is looking okay. Guy Pierce, he's looking
Alec
pretty good.
Pierce. Yep. Pierce.
Now, arguably the bigger shock after first 2 weeks into the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs are 0
Excuse me.
2, Andrew.
Yeah, they are.
What is going on there? They were
So I
in
mean,
the
I
Super
was,
Bowl
I
last
was
year, and
excited
now,
to see it.
yeah, they have technically now lost their last 3 games, which is something not very
Yeah,
uncommon for Patrick Mahomes.
it was the first time in the Chiefs era with Mahomes that they've lost three straight games. The Super Bowl, week one and week two.
Yep.
I think part of it is they played the Philadelphia Eagles and the LA Chargers. The Eagles, former champs, obviously, and the Chargers look unbelievable. We'll talk about them in a
Yeah,
second.
the
But
Chargers look great. Yeah, but let's stay on. Yeah, we'll stay on the
yeah,
Chiefs.
we'll stay on Kansas City. Kelsey still has an ego problem. He
Yep.
has he has an ego
Kelsey,
problem. I dislike him
something about
wholeheartedly. I
Kelsey
hate him
too
so
is
much.
the pick that Mahomes threw against Philly. That wasn't Mahomes' fault at all. As much as
No,
you clown him, that was clearly Kelsey's fault because Kelsey dropped the pass.
and then there's like video footage of him yelling at other teammates saying that they need to like clean it
Yeah,
up, stop messing up, and he was the sole reason they lost that game.
yeah,
Mahomes didn't
definitely.
look great either. Now, great, like yes, Worthy and Rice aren't playing, but
Yep.
2 years ago. when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl against the Niners, what weapons did they have? Juju was their number one receiver.
Yeah, but they
Like
had. I guess you could say
they've
that.
done this before without a receiving core. Not having Worthy and Rice is not a valid excuse in my opinion.
I guess you could say they had a more pure form of Travis Kelce. You know,
That's fair.
two less
Yeah.
years of age under his belt. I guess might be a help. But yeah, that's not looking good. But if we're staying on the AFC West, the LA Chargers, dude, they look
Man,
incredible.
man, the
Took
Chargers
down
look
Kansas City that
unbelievable.
easily handled just not Justin Herbert, the Raiders last week. Even though that game lost me my fantasy game in one of my leagues because they gave Herbert Hampton's fumble, but you know, we'll talk about that another time.
Hampton is the one part of the Chargers I'm not
Yeah.
totally set on yet because
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins does look really good. He hasn't played this good in a while. So I
Same with
actually have Hampton in fantasy. So it's right here.
Najee looks decent too.
Najee doesn't look
For
bad
having
either.
for quite literally having tunnel vision, I think Najee looks pretty good.
The biggest surprise out of this, in my opinion, is Keenan Allen. He
Yeah.
looks amazing. Allen
Looks
looks amazing.
looks
Quentin
about yes.
Johnston looks
Quentin
like a
Johnson.
superstar.
Yeah,
He
he's
looks like an
playing
elite wide
great. Yeah.
receiver. And Ladd McConkey has begun the least amount of action out of these three receivers. And he was said to be the best one before the season started. I
Yeah.
mean, I have Ladd McConkey in fantasy too.
I
And he
have
hasn't
I have him
been
as
that
well.
great.
I
Um,
that
I'm
game I have
hoping,
would have been won if a flag didn't happen on one of McConkey's catches. But you know, it was
yeah.
last week. We're on to next week. Bill
I'm
Belichick
hoping
mindset.
McConkey gets some good targets this
Yeah.
week. They
Yeah.
play Denver this weekend. Surtain, I believe, was hurt in
Yep.
week 2. He got hurt in the game. I
Yeah.
don't know his status entering this Sunday, but I would love some Ladd McConkey progress here for the Chargers. But man, I am a
So would
big
I.
fan of that team. I'm riding the Chargers hype train. Herbert looks amazing.
And I feel like there's one big thing we got to talk about. We'll get to kickers in a second because that's just been awful.
Oh, I don't
But
want.
injuries, Andrew,
Yes,
they've been everywhere.
it's been bad.
There's
It's been
injuries all
bad.
over the place right now.
I
Like
mean,
Joe Burrow's down. JJ McCarthy's down. Jaden Reed is down. Who else is out there hurt right now? Brock Purdy, George Kittle.
Brock Purdy, George Kittle, the entire 49ers team let go.
Brandon Ayuk is still on the IR. And somehow, with all these Niners injured, Christian McCaffrey is healthy.
Yeah, McCaffrey survived the apocalypse for the first time ever. Usually it
Very
gets brought up
surprised.
every single year, but what was supposed to be Joe Burrow versus JJ McCarthy, a superstar versus a somewhat up and comer. We'll talk about him later.
Yeah.
It's now Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz, a battle that no one really
So I will
cares
say
about.
this: fantasy owners of Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, you might want to be a little more freaked out. But Jamar Chase fantasy owners, not being biased here, don't
Do
freak
not
out.
worry. Do
Jamar
not worry.
Chase is a after the catch type of receiver. He can turn a 5 yard check down into a 40 yard gain or a 50 yard touchdown. Really?
Browning targets Chase just as much
Yeah.
as Burrow. You
Yeah.
watched that game last week against
Yeah.
Jacksonville. There were times where he was thrown to Chase 4 straight times or
Yeah.
five
He
straight
had 4
times.
targets in a row, and each of them went for like 10 yards.
I wouldn't worry even a little bit if I'm a Jamar Chase fantasy owner.
Now, Justin Jefferson, on the other hand, I don't know.
I mean,
We haven't
I,
seen Carson Wentz on a football field in how long?
it's been some time, but my takeaway from that is JJ McCarthy played like the 32nd best quarterback in the
Yeah,
NFL last Sunday against
I agree.
Atlanta. And Jefferson still walked away with 81 yards. Now there was one 50-yard reception that got him there, but
Yeah.
like he's Justin Jefferson, he makes those plays happen. If like I wouldn't worry about Jefferson, I would worry about Addison when he comes back.
Yes.
Same
Okay.
situation.
Yeah.
I would worry about Higgins. I would worry about Addison.
Yeah.
Jefferson and Chase will get you points no matter what.
A lot of these wide receiver twos. Now, Andrew, big thing before we get on to MLB playoffs and like standings right now. What is going on with kickers in the NFL right now, dude? Like
It's
college kickers missing kicks is one thing because you know they're not pros. But if your name's not Brandon Aubrey right now, your job is not safe, plain and simple. Like we
Brandon
saw
Aubrey is
who get benched.
Brandon Aubrey is a better kicker all time than Justin Tucker. People aren't
Yes,
ready for that,
agreed.
but I don't think it's
Agreed. I agree with
close.
you 100%.
But by the way, that Tennessee Georgia game that you just referenced, last college football Saturday. We'll get into that
Yeah.
possibly later on. We're talking NFL right now. Chase McLaughlin of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers has been atrocious. He
Yeah.
missed an extra point, a field goal in week 1. He missed a field goal the other night. Young Hui Koo is the reason the Falcons lost week 1. He's the reason I spiked my TV remote on the floor and I lost my battery. Never found that. I had to get a new one.
Yep, and there you go. That
But
one.
luckily, we got John Parker Roma, who went 5 for 5 the other night. He's been amazing. But that Patriots rookie kicker,
Yep.
awful.
Awful.
He has
But
been.
he did make up for it. I will say he made up for it. He might have missed the 2 extra points, but he hit some crucial field goals down the stretch.
He did, yeah. but Miami very well could have won the game due
Yes.
to him missing the extra points. They
Yes.
they lucked out
That's
there. They
true.
lucked out there. But
This
he
is
missed
true.
he
And
missed field
there's
goals and
one big
one
one
as
that we haven't
well.
touched on yet. Jake Moody.
Yeah,
The
that's the
49ers got rid of what was his name? Robbie Gold
probably gold.
because they thought Jake Moody was the guy. Jake Moody came into the year and missed like three straight kicks.
Moody has been awful. And
I'm pretty sure he's benched now. And
yeah,
Tyler Bass lost his job also.
so we
Tyler Bass got put on the IR.
he did.
1-year-old Matt Prater gets up off the couch, wins,
And
wins the game. Wins probably the
Prater's
game
the
for the game.
original, not the original. Prater was an older, one of the greatest kickers of all time. He's a
Yeah,
vet.
he was the first to really extend like that 60-yard range.
Tyler Bass and Young Hoon Koo had about the same career
Yeah.
longevity. They both started to rise in like 2017, 2018, were peak for like 3 or 4 years, had an awful 2024, and now they're not even playing.
Yep, exactly.
And Chase McLaughlin is the next one to go. He will not stay around.
Probably not. No.
But Brandon
Unfortunately.
Aubrey, unbelievable.
Yeah. That
The
guy,
fact that he was winding up for a 64-yarder, and I was honestly not doubting it at all. I was like,
yeah.
I really think this is going to go to overtime. I wasn't shocked.
Watching that Dallas Cowboy, not watching the Dallas Cowboys Giants game back. When I saw the Cowboys were fine getting to the 50-yard line, I'm like, okay, yeah, this dude is
Like, that is crazy.
so
Like,
imagine he was like a failed MLS player. Imagine what like
yeah.
one of the best players in the MLS right now would do if they came to the
There's
NFL.
so many soccer players out there that could become some of the greatest kickers ever. And it just
Yeah.
makes you think, like, is that going to be what NFL GMs look for? Are they going to start to go
Honestly, yeah.
after former soccer players to just
Look for
become
like
kickers?
D1
They have
soccer
the
players or
technique
something
down
like that.
perfectly.
Yeah, I guess like D1 soccer players maybe.
Literally, yes. Snag a soccer player from a solid school. Maybe he doesn't get too much playing time.
Yeah.
He's still a D1 soccer player. He can boot a ball pretty far.
Yeah.
It works for Brandon Aubrey.
So now, Andrew, this might be a touchy subject for you and I. We got to rotate into the MLB playoff standings. So today didn't go well. The Red Sox dropped the series to the A's now, I believe.
Yeah, they lost the series 2-1. And
We look
Tyler,
at-
I'm just
Yeah.
and we should have got swept. We did not
We
deserve
really should have got swept.
we
Yes.
did not deserve to win yesterday.
Yeah. If we look at the American League, now, Toronto's still sitting at the top. There are 4 games ahead of the Yankees right now in first. Tigers, we thought they had the Central locked down, but we proved to be very wrong there.
But
The Cleveland Guardians are making a play.
the
They are
scariest
4
part of that, Tyler, is we are a game and a half back from Cleveland.
Yes. So yeah, I
Cleveland
was
beat
gonna get to
Detroit
that.
again today.
So-
Cleveland won again. That's 7
Yep.
straight.
Cleveland is 4 games behind Detroit to try and get the Central. I don't think they will. I think Detroit will figure it out. And then the West,
I think so too.
all over the place. The West can go anywhere right
The
now.
West could be anyone. Seattle has won how many? 11 straight?
No, right here it says they've won one. So I think they lost yesterday, but they won
Did they
today.
lose yesterday?
Yeah.
That must have snapped.
I think they won today, or they are winning.
So 11 out of their last 12.
And then right now the wild card teams
Yeah,
are
you're right. They beat the Royals today 2-0.
right now the wild card teams are the Yankees, the Mariners, and the Red Sox. The
Yep.
Red Sox have a 1.5 game bump over the Guardians right now. But that can very easily get lost. The Red Sox have a very tough schedule coming up. And this series with the A's did not help at all.
That was the last thing we needed.
So right now, actually, it says that the Astros are a game ahead of the Mariners right now. I'm guessing that's due to season series reasons. But
Yeah.
the Mariners are very, very close to bumping the Astros out and getting put back into the wild card. So Andrew, the American League right now is insane. There's 8 teams really in the running for it right now. Maybe 7. Maybe the Rangers might have fallen out.
I don't think the Rangers have a shot in it
So
anymore.
one of these 4 teams is not going to make the playoffs.
Actually,
5 teams, I guess, isn't going to make it. The Astros.
it would take a lot. It would take a lot of luck for the Rangers to make it.
Yeah.
But it stops there. So like the Royals and
Yeah.
Rays, obviously.
Royals done. Rays done. Orioles are eliminated. A's are eliminated.
Everyone else is eliminated from there.
Everyone else eliminated. So yeah.
So yeah, we can still see 7 or 8 different teams in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
AL a lot to look out.
I got this one phrase. I miss Roman Anthony. I don't know about you.
Oh
But
man,
I miss Roman Anthony a lot.
you know what?
Oh wait, he's getting up. What's going on here? Andrew's vanished. I think we got a Roman Anthony jersey coming out. Hold on. Yep, there it is.
I also miss Roman Anthony Tyler.
The sad
So I'm
socks.
gonna wear his jersey backwards for the rest of the day.
W.
Because this is what happens when our 21-year-old superstar
So
doesn't
Andrew,
play.
do you have like a gimbal camera on your screen because the thing's just following you perfectly right
Yeah,
now.
it's weird. I
Yeah,
don't know how to get rid of it, but it's like a setting where it just like automatically keeps me centered. It's kind of cool, but
that's pretty cool though.
it is cool.
So yeah, if we go over to the National League now, uh, the Brew Crew, they've locked down the 1 seed. I'm pretty sure
They're my World Series
in,
favorites.
in the playoffs. It is the power of friendship over there in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
It's something about those
unbelievable.
teams by the Canadian border. You got the Pacers earlier in the year. Now you
I'm
got
just happy
Brew
over
Crew.
there.
The Phillies just punched their ticket the other day, and the Cubs just punched their ticket the other day. They're not going to get the NL Central, but they are a solidified wild card team.
They
And
have the top wild card spot. It would take a miracle for the Padres to surpass them in the
yes,
wild card spot. So
but
the NL
that
might
being said,
actually, Tyler, have more possible results than the AL. As crazy as the AL is, the
yes,
NL has even more teams that
this
are
is
bunched
very
up in
true.
there.
This is very true.
I
This is
believe there's 10 teams that could
yeah.
very
That
well
is
make the
mainly
playoffs in
due.
the next
That is
week.
mainly due to the Mets and them not performing. But are we saying no? So right now, Brew Crew locked in, Phillies locked in. Do the Dodgers have the West locked down?
Um, I think it's a because I imagine the
No, they do
Dodgers
not.
are
They
gonna
do
play.
not. They're just the division leader currently.
I imagine they're gonna play someone else in their division, either the Giants or the Padres. So I would not say they have the division locked down at all.
Yeah, so it's looking like the Padres are 4 games back from the Dodgers, maybe three. Not 100% sure, but that can go either way.
They're playing each other. That could be flipped
Yeah.
around.
Then your last team in right now is the Mets, but Arizona is only trailing by 2 games to them right now. So keep Arizona in your watch. They're a team like we saw in 2023. They
And then
got hot and they got hot and made it to the World Series.
Arizona went on a Miami Heat kind of run.
They
And
did
then
go on
right
Miami Heat.
behind them, you got the Cincinnati Reds, and lo and behold, the San Francisco Giants.
Who would have
Two and a
thought the
half
Cincinnati
games
Reds were going
out
to
of the
be a
wild card.
playoff contender?
I
Like,
mean, I did not see it coming,
yeah,
Tyler.
the Giants can always figure it out. But the Cincinnati Reds, a team that hates to spend and trades away all their good players after they want too much money, they're not the Pirates, but like the Reds are like the next worst thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah,
But yeah, below that, the Cardinals and Marlins, I don't think have a shot.
Marlins are done. I don't. Marlins are done. The
Yeah,
Braves are done. It might not say it officially yet, but I don't. It's over
but
for them. The
in the next
Cardinals,
couple of days, we'll see that eliminated graphic show up on Instagram.
Cardinals are probably cooked as well, unfortunately.
I think so too.
But yeah, that's the
Baseball's good when the Cardinals are good, though. Bring Bush
October.
Stadium back to life.
I will say October is coming for sure.
October's on its way.
October's on its way. And October
October's
baseball,
on its way.
October baseball is some of the best times of the year. You know what I mean?
October is the best sports month. Forever will
Period.
be. October
Period.
is my favorite month of
Mhm.
all the.
100%.
It's the best.
Yeah. Let's now jump into Andrew, stock up, stock down. So
Get
I'll
into
send
it.
it over to you for your first stock for your stock up.
So my stock up is obviously going to come with a little bit of bias, right? I like
Yep.
to do that with
Sounds
these.
about right.
And we're gonna head over back to the NFL. We're gonna go with Jeff Ulbrich and the Atlanta Falcons defense, Tyler.
Okay. Okay.
I
I
think
like it.
anyone who wasn't a Falcons fan or maybe a Packers Lions fan hated Sunday Night Football. That game was awful. I mean,
Yeah.
5 field goals, a touchdown in garbage time by the Falcons, and then 2 more field goals by the Vikings, scoreless in the second half. Um, the Falcons generally finished the season, no exaggeration, with like 15 sacks.
Uh-huh.
They're always dead last. Their pass rush is awful. Recently, we've had Jimmy Lake as our defensive coordinator. He's awful. He's atrocious. This year, we hired Jeff Ulbrich, the defensive coordinator. I believe he was with the 49ers beforehand. Might be wrong on that. He was with a really successful defense beforehand. We got 6 sacks the other night.
All right.
Last year, we got 6 sacks by week 9.
Okay.
6 sacks last week.
That is progress.
8 sacks on the year.
That is progress.
Jalen Carter got his first career sack. James Pierce got his first career sack. It was like a half sack assisted. Billy Bowman got his first career interception, almost had two. Xavier Watts got his first career interception. All 4 of them are rookies in this past draft class. I mean, the future is so unbelievably bright. Leonard Floyd got a sack. He was someone we signed. And then I always struggle with this name. Rook Orohororo. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. I'm not even kidding. I believe also had a sack. And we drafted him the year prior, but he missed last season due to an injury. But this almost entirely new pass rush is unbelievable. And then, of course, Bowman, and Watts in the secondary getting their first career picks alongside Jesse Bates and AJ Terrell. I've never been comfortable watching the Falcons on the defensive side of the ball ever, but this is the first time where I can genuinely say I picked their defense up on the waiver wire in fantasy because
There you
that's
go.
how confident I am.
There you go.
I love it so much.
I'm a big pick a new defense every week type of guy when it comes to fantasy. But before
Yes,
you get dug up, it's getting hot in the house, so I gotta just take the sweatshirt off real quick.
of course. But oh my goodness, I loved that Sunday night game, not just because the Falcons won, but it was how they won. The defensive performance from all 11 players on that field, it was unbelievable. I loved every second of that game. We
Yeah,
made everyone question McCarthy.
gotta love it. And then Penix finally figured out towards the end of the game, which was nice to see.
Yeah,
But
that's more on our offensive coordinator. I don't like Robinson a lot. I love Penix, man. I
so I'm
really
guessing,
Bijan, whatever you want to call him, he has many names.
yep,
He is the most talented player in the NFL. No one can
100%.
say otherwise.
100%. I agree with that. Bijan in space is dangerous, and he's very
He
good.
is. I've
Even
never seen anyone move like him in my life.
head coach the other day after the game literally said, and I quote said this in my sports writing class the other day. Bijan Robinson is the best player I've ever coached. He's the best player in the NFL.
Yeah, he's
So
the most skilled athlete I've ever seen.
I'm guessing your stock ups and your stock downs are football centered. Mine are both baseball centered. So my stock up, literally found out about it today, is going to be the Cleveland Guardians. Like these
Yeah,
guys are on an absolute tear right now. Let
unfortunately,
me tell you.
that's what it has to be.
It is unfortunate, yes, because they might take our wild card spot from us. I think the Sox went from like a 97% chance to make the playoffs, and now they're down to like 85, 83, something like that.
It's brutal,
The
man.
Guardians have been on
So
fire.
bad.
And this is a team who earlier in the year was betting on themselves to lose, and now they might make the playoffs. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But yeah, Guardians, they're going to be my stock up for now.
The Guardians are another one of those teams. Also, when they're in the playoffs in October,
Yeah.
you as a fan, I love watching
Yes.
Cleveland playoff games. Man, it gets
Cleveland,
electric over there.
like Johnsky Noel's home run against the Yankees last year was one of the best postseason
Oh my
moments I've seen in
goodness, yeah.
recent years.
But
It was great.
when the Guardians are in the playoffs, baseball is good. So
Yeah.
hopefully the Astros can maybe drop out. The Guardians can take their
Yeah.
spot.
The
Be
Astros
great.
don't need to make the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Baseball is good when the Astros suck.
Yes. Yes.
I
This is
hate the
true.
Astros.
So, what's your stock down going to be?
Um, my stock down. We're sticking with football, and we're gonna finally head over to college football for a bit. I know
Hey,
we haven't really talked about it much, and we should honestly. College football has been just as crazy as the NFL, if not crazy,
well, I
in my
think we might
opinion.
have something in store for that later.
Yeah, yeah. Just hang around for
Hang
that.
on.
But
Yeah. We'll get
my
there.
stock down, and you could go many ways here. I'm just gonna give some honorable mentions for what could be my stock down. So
Uh,
we got Clemson, who's gonna lose on Saturday to
yeah.
this team here.
Clemson, not good.
Virginia Tech is another one, but I think mine or Alabama is possibly another one. My stock down has to be UCLA. UCLA
Yeah.
football, just
Can't agree
absolutely
more. The
atrocious.
Bruins are not looking good right now. They're looking like the NHL Bruins on how
They're
bad.
0-3. They lost to Nevada 35-10 at home, and Nico Iamaleava just looks atrocious. He
Mhm.
he is not obviously. We all know what happened over the offseason. He's made a complete fool of himself, and now the rumors are he's going to transfer within the next 30 days. Now the coach has gotten fired. Players are going to start leaving during the season, and UCLA lost 8 four-star recruits in the last 48 hours. UCLA
Yeah.
football could not be on a bigger stock down. And
Yeah.
their schedule for the rest of the year is all Big Ten games. I
Oh,
seriously, they play Northwestern this weekend. If they don't win that, they
they
are
might go
going
0 and
0
12.
and 12.
Yeah,
They
they might go 0 and
actually
12.
might go 0 and 12. And
Yeah.
the amount of hype they had, I can't believe what's happening over there right now. But I gotta be honest, I kind of love it.
hmm So, I mean, it can't get much worse than the UCLA Bruins right now.
No.
But my stock down, it's more specific. It's the Roman Anthony-less Red Sox. Because ever since Roman went down, everybody forgot how to do everything. Like Rafaela has gone over in like his past 4 games.
Oh my God. I don't know
People,
what happened to him.
pitchers are giving up runs. The offense can't hit. Only guy that seems to know how to hit right now is Trevor Story. Even though Bregman finally found a home run the other night. Like Duran doesn't look great. Cora is all of a sudden can't make a great decision to save his life.
Well, that's never been a
Got
thing.
Weiser coming out of the bullpen, giving up 4 runs in like
Oh my God. Weiser.
that
I
was
don't even
bad.
want to hear that name.
That was
That
bad.
we can't even
Yeah.
name.
I,
Yeah,
I,
I
I think
saw.
I think we just gotta move out of stock down because this is gonna become too much a rage bait.
I
So
saw the thing about Rafaela though, how he is literally
it's
since
bad, dude.
August something, I forget what day, August something is just is statistically the worst hitter in baseball.
Yeah, it's
And,
bad. Like he hit that one home run against the Guardians and then he like fell off.
and then he vanished.
Yeah.
But God, Trevor Story is amazing.
I miss good Rafaela, man.
I do too.
It's
I
not
miss
getting the
watching.
All-Star nod. It went to his head.
It did.
So now we're gonna get back into lighter spirits. We got a new segment for you guys. In light of the NFL season, we're gonna do NFL pick'ems. We would do college pick'ems too, but that would be a long
Well,
time.
this
So
actually
like,
ain't totally a new series.
yeah,
We had Pick'em from the finals and the Stanley Cup.
yes, we do.
And so we'll put our records up on the screen right
Our
now because
records
those
on the
still
yeah.
transfer.
Yeah, they do transfer. So now, Andrew, we have a lot of NFL games this week. Every team is still in action. It's week 3. So tonight we actually have a game. You guys are probably going to see this when the game's over. We have no idea what happened yet. But tonight we got Miami versus Buffalo. What do you think is going to happen?
I think this is kind of a no-brainer. Like some people, you could call it maybe a trap game. I don't think it is. I think
I
Buffalo.
saw I saw someone say this earlier that this could be a trap game. Yes,
Oh,
but
was that Wyatt's World?
it was Wyatt's World. Yes.
That
Shout
was what I
out to
saw
Wyatt.
too. Wyatt's World is the good. His TikToks recently, the
They're
best they've
fire.
ever been. But moving on. Buffalo should win pretty handily. I got
Yeah.
Buffalo winning by 24. We'll go 31-7. I got to talk about that game tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I think Buffalo's going to win this, but like they were saying, I think it's going to be closer than you think. I'm going to say Buffalo takes it 35-21.
I hope they can make it a game. I want to see Hill and Waddle
Yeah,
get some action with Tua and Devon Achane. Obviously, he's
especially
gonna
Hill. Need Hill
hopefully do
tonight.
some damage. Yeah.
So
Uh,
now we're moving on to Sunday. I'll just go off of the order I have on Reel. First game I got is Patriots Steelers. First game in Gillette Stadium for Mike Vrabel. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in Gillette. What do we think?
so I've been thinking about this one a lot. Before the season started, I was saying Pittsburgh, mostly because of their defense. Their
Yep.
defense does not look like what I expected them to look
It's
like, and
not.
part of that is due to the absence of Cam Hayward. But I still figured that their defense would be just as menacing as it was last year. But I do still think it's gonna be low scoring. But give me the Patriots. I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
the Patriots. They're gonna win it 20, 20-13.
Uh,
Patriots victory. I think Drake May looked amazing last week, and Miami's defense isn't all that good.
yeah.
But May looked amazing with the weapons he has on offense.
Yeah.
And I don't think Rodgers is going to do very well in Gillette.
Yeah. I've had the same philosophy about the Steelers defense. Like they gave up 30 points to the Jets, and then the Jets got held to 3 last week.
They made Fields look like he was actually back.
Yeah. So I'm going to say the Patriots win this one 17-7.
That's a good score prediction.
Next game we got, this one's going to be another doozy. We got Falcons Panthers.
This one should not be close. Knowing the Falcons, it probably will be. We'll still win, but we'll make it close just because this team hates playing like a normal team. They like to play Falcons football. And if
Yep.
you don't know what that means, just watch them for 3 weeks straight and you'll get it. But yeah, give me the Falcons. They should win by more than 20. They'll probably win by a touchdown or maybe 10.
Yeah.
I think the defense should be good. I think a there's gonna be like some Bryce to Ted explosion touchdown
Yeah.
that'll happen because Ted does look amazing. He looks great.
Hmm.
But yeah, the Falcons are better than them on all sides of the ball. They should win pretty handily.
Yeah. This one's gonna be quick. I'm gonna say Atlanta's gonna win this one, but we saw Carolina can magically gain life in like
That
the
is
fourth
true.
quarter, so I'm gonna
That
say
is true.
Carolina wins 24-20.
The
Not Carolina.
Falcons.
I'm gonna say Atlanta 24-20. Sorry.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Next
my,
one.
my actual score prediction for
Yeah.
it is 35
Yeah.
35-24 Atlanta.
Only thing that goes on the record though is just the winner or the loser. Records,
Exactly.
the scores are just for fun. Next we got another doozy. We can probably just say the same team at the same time. We got Packers Browns. 3, 2, 1. Packers.
Packers by a million. No,
Let's say
no.
Packers like 35-0.
They
Something.
look unbelievable.
Yeah, the Packers right now, they are my Super Bowl pick.
I agree with that. I actually said that to some of my friends
Yeah.
down at the TV station a couple of weeks ago before week one started. I've liked Green Bay from the start. I like them a lot.
Even with Jaden Reed probably being out for like 6 to 8 weeks, I still think they're the guys.
I said it the second they got Micah, I instantly was a fan. Like they look unstoppable.
Mhm. We got another team of we got another game. We got some disappointing quarterbacks here. We got Texans Jets.
Texans Jags. This should be a Houston win, but my gut is kind of telling me Jacksonville's gonna win this. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars here.
So this is going to be the first time I fade one of your picks. I'm actually going to go Houston right here. They haven't looked good the first 2 weeks, but we saw a little bit of daylight in that game versus the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield just did what Baker Mayfield does best. Came down, led the
Mayfield's
2 minute
amazing.
drill, won the game. But we saw some good signs. I think CJ Stroud is long overdue for a good game. I think CJ Stroud's going to
He
light
is.
up that Jacksonville secondary, and I think Houston's going to win this one.
Part of what I like about the Jaguars is Travis Etienne all of a sudden looks like Clemson Etienne. He's back.
Yeah, but he's played the
I
two
like
worst
it.
run defenses in the entire league.
That's true.
This will be a
That's
better
true.
test on to see
Yeah,
how legit
that'll
he.
actually be an entertaining game. I'm excited for that one.
Next one, we got the battle of the backups. It was going to be a star versus a potential future star. Bengals Vikings. How are we feeling here?
This should be bad.
I think this will be a good game, honestly.
Actually,
I think
the
we're
Bengals
sleeping on it.
defense is atrocious. I think I'm actually going to go Vikings with a bounce back win here. It's in
Yeah,
Minnesota. I'm going to go Vikings. I'm going to go Vikings.
in Minnesota. This one's tough. At the end of the day, my question is which backup is going to do a better job, and I think that's going to be Jake Browning. We've
I
really
agree.
seen Carson Wentz play. Like he was in Kansas City for a while. Obviously, we never saw him hit the field. Jake Browning had to play. He threw 3 interceptions last week and still ended up winning the game.
Oddly enough, I think this will be a very highly scoring
I
game
do think this will be a high scoring game too.
because
So,
Brian Flores, we all know, likes to blitz. So that'll
yep.
leave Chase and possibly Higgins wide open down the field for
Might
Browning.
even see like
And
Chase Brown out in the flats, Yossi Noah
yep,
Fant, who's looking like he's reviving his
he's been
career right
looking
now.
great. Yeah. And then the Bengals defense just sucks. Like Wentz will score on the Bengals
Yeah,
defense.
definitely. It's going to be a good week for receivers in fantasy. Chase and Jefferson are probably both going to do good. Next one, we got, I think, the only battle this week of undefeated teams. We got Rams, Eagles. This
I'm
game's
not
going
gonna
to be a lot closer than people think.
closer than people think, but I still gotta go Philly. I
Yeah,
mean, Philly's the Ohio State of the NFL. Until they lose, they're the best team in the league. And
yeah,
I'm waiting for someone to prove me wrong, but
I agree.
until I'm proven wrong otherwise, I'm going Philly.
Got to figure out how to stop the run, and I don't think the Rams are going to figure that out. I do think they will put up a good fight, but you know who I think is going to be the X factor in this game? I agree with Watts World when he said this. I think Devontae Adams is going to be a key factor in this game again.
For sure.
Obviously,
For
they're going to
sure.
try and shut down Puka, so Devontae Adams is going to have to come back to Green Bay for him if the Rams are going to want to win this. A
Adams has also kind of looked a little revived
little
from
bit. Week
the
one, he
Raiders.
was a little shaky, but last week he looked good.
He's happier.
Yeah,
Excuse me. He's happier in LA than he is in Vegas.
easily,
Both
100%.
in Vegas.
So yeah, I'm going to go the Eagles, like best team, like you said, best team. Next, another snooze fest. We got Jets, Buccaneers. I'm
um,
gonna say Tampa wins this one easily.
Tampa, yeah.
Yeah. We kind of
Tampa.
like stopped doing the scores because that just hurts my brain too much. I'm
Oh
just gonna
yeah,
pick my
I
winner
forgot
from
about
now
that.
on.
Yeah, no.
I'll say
Tampa.
I'll say
Yeah.
Tampa. I don't think the
Tampa
Tyra.
by 15.
I think you got to if you're in fantasy, you got to sit Brees, sit Garrett Wilson. I don't think anything's gonna happen good for the Jets. I think they're
I
gonna get.
think the Jets will score, but Tampa's just gonna score more.
Yeah, I grabbed Tampa's defense because like my strategy is who's playing one of the worst teams right now. The teams I look for is who's playing the Saints, who's playing like Cardinals, who's playing the Jets.
Yeah, that's fair.
Next one, we got Indianapolis versus Tennessee.
This one, I know everyone wants to pick the Colts, but this kind
Yeah.
of feels like a game that I think the Titans might upset some people.
Tennessee is at home. Keep that in mind.
Tennessee is at home. I think I'm gonna go with the Titans here. I think Cam Ward is gonna have a great game, and I think
Yeah.
Daniel Jones might come back down to earth a little bit, and I think the Titans will start to even out the division just a tad. I don't expect the Titans to be good, but I expect them to win today or on Sunday. I think it'll be kind of a trap game.
I would love to agree with you on that, but I just don't see how the Colts lose. They have all the momentum in the entire world right now. Jonathan Taylor is looking like he's back in speak. Daniel Jones is reviving himself. Cam Ward looked okay, but doesn't have anyone to throw to right now. And
No,
The Colts secondary is very good.
yeah, the Colts
Got
do have
guys out there like Kenny Moore shutting people down, so I'm gonna go with Indianapolis on this one.
any given
Next,
Sunday.
we got an injury ridicule game next. We got Raiders Commanders.
Commanders by 20.
Yeah, give me the Commanders. Even
The
without
Raiders are fraudulent,
Ashton Genty got a little shaken up, but I think he's gonna be fine this week.
but he'll be fine.
Yeah, even without Daniels, I say the Commanders take this one pretty easily.
Yeah.
Next, this is gonna be a very good game, better game than people think. Would have been an undefeated match if they didn't get a 15-yard penalty. We got Broncos.
This game is going to be amazing. I'm so excited to watch this.
Out
We're
of
finally
these,
entering the evening
yeah,
games.
out of these four evening games, I think this is going to be the best one.
I agree. I think Cards Niners could be good too, but I agree with you. I think I'm gonna go. I gotta roll with the Chargers. I think they're just gonna. I think they're gonna keep rolling. The Chargers.
It's hard not to. It's hard
It's
not
hard
to.
not to pick the Chargers momentum
Herbert
right
is
now.
looking like an MVP candidate right now through 2 weeks. He's looking unbelievable.
Right now, I think Herbert is, besides maybe Allen or Lamar, probably the MVP. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the race for sure.
Next, we got a snooze fest. Saints Seahawks. Guessing we got
And
this. Yeah, yeah. The
I'm
Saints,
not even high on Seattle. I don't think Seattle makes the playoffs,
yeah,
but
they're
the
not
Saints
great,
are just
but
awful.
the
So
Saints are
give me
like at a
Seattle.
different level of bad. They're like 0-16 Browns and Giants bad right now. Not
They'll still
Giants, Browns and Lions.
so give me Seattle by like 10.
Yeah. Next up, we got Dallas, Chicago. This is the game of the week in the NFL. This is the one Tom Brady's on.
I think that's a shame that that is the game of the week, but it actually might. It's going to be entertaining.
It is going to be good. Terrible
I'm,
defenses, electric
I'm,
offenses.
I kind of want to. I kind of want to pick Chicago here.
I think I am going to pick
I think
Chicago.
I'm going to pick Chicago.
As
I think
much as I
Chicago's
like don't
gonna
want to, I think I am going to pick Chicago
win.
here.
At Soldier Field, Caleb doesn't look bad at all.
No, he has had some moments that, aren't great. But
Adunze looks great. DJ
Odunze
Moore looks
looks terrible.
solid.
DJ
Uh,
Moore, I don't know. DJ Moore's
solid.
got he's okay.
And yeah, the Cowboys offense is obviously dominant. This should be another high scoring game, but I'm going to go with the Bears here. I like the Bears to win
Going
this one.
Bears also. Next, we got the surprising 2-0 Cardinals versus the 2-0 49ers.
This one, I'm going to. These are. I can't believe both of these teams are 2-0. It
I know.
doesn't. I don't. I think I'm gonna go with the Niners still, even though their entire team is hurt. I can't see the Cardinals
Yeah.
beating the Niners at San Fran to start the season 3-0. They're not that good.
Yeah.
The
100%. Yeah.
Cardinals barely escaped from the Panthers.
Yeah,
Like they,
I'm thinking the
the
same with
Cardinals are 2-0 because they went to New Orleans and they played Carolina at home. Those are their two
Exactly.
wins.
Yeah. So
Like
I
give me
agree with
San
you here.
Francisco to humble them a bit.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna happen. Unfortunately, I think Mac Jones is gonna keep rolling. So I'm gonna go San Fran.
Yeah, me too.
And now we got two more games left. We got Sunday night. We got Chiefs Giants. What are you thinking?
This is where Mahomes balls out, gets his rep
Yeah.
back, and the Chiefs win this one by 30.
Yeah, Mahomes. I think if one of these teams is gonna start 0-3, it's gonna be the Giants.
Has to be,
Giants are
right?
gonna play with some frustration after losing to Dallas, but not as much frustration as Mahomes after losing his last three straight
No,
games. So
no,
I'm
no way.
Chiefs by a million.
I agree.
Now, this is what I would say would be the game of the week, Monday Night Football.
This is going to be such a good game.
Detroit, Baltimore. Who you got?
I've got Baltimore.
I have Baltimore as well.
I think Baltimore is more built for these moments than Detroit is.
Yes.
I think they're both super talented teams, but Detroit has shown that they kind of fumble
Yep.
in pressure, like in big games, big situations.
Yeah.
And Baltimore does too. Don't get me wrong, Baltimore does too.
I was gonna say
But
Baltimore has had
Lamar's
the biggest choke of the year so far.
Yeah, but Lamar is the most experienced in this battle. I think that's what's going to take him to the
Yeah,
to. And
100%.
Henry is also such a stud. Give me Lamar and Henry to
I
take
think the Ravens might have on defense the most impactful player in this game, Kyle Hamilton.
Hamilton's a stud.
He is so good, Andrew. Let me tell you.
Hamilton's a stud.
He can like disrupt a game like that.
I do still think the
Deep
Lions
shots to
are going to be
Jamison
a
Williams are
problem.
not going to be there.
The Lions offense will still be a problem though.
Yes, they will still
If-
put points, but those like 50-yard bombs to Jamison Williams,
Oh no, the
that's not
Jamison
gonna happen.
Williams bombs aren't going to happen to this time. Not with Hamilton in the secondary. There's no way.
Yes. So yeah, that's it for our pick'ems. Let us know like if you agree with us, if you don't, what your picks are. All right, guys, sorry about that little cutout. Our meeting time ended, so we started a new meeting, so we should be fine now. Andrew's got the wheel right here. Physical,
Yep.
unfortunately, isn't in either of our possessions. Sean has that right now, I believe.
Physical wheel did not make it out. It is still an MCM studio. So right now we're
Okay.
back on the virtual wheel, and this is Tyler's spin.
All right, here we go. Most
Most overrated. That's a
overrated.
good one. Have we had that yet?
I don't think so, no.
I don't think anyone has ever had over or underrated.
Okay. This is going to be a hot topic, but I think the most overrated quarterback in the NFL right now is Jalen Hurts. He is good.
Oh,
He is good. Don't get me wrong. He is good.
like
But have you seen his stats the past two games?
Yeah, no,
He's
they've not
yet
been
to
great.
have a passing touchdown, and he's yet to throw for 200 yards in a game.
I think for
They are
I
playing
guess
winning football. They are playing winning football. You can
for
tell me.
this season so far, I guess that's fair. But his
Yeah,
stats
that's what I'm
last
saying.
year,
Like right now, this season, Super Bowl disregarded. Like yes, they won the
how
Super
many
Bowl.
push touchdowns does he have so far this year?
Huh?
Two.
Push two or three, something like that.
So
But
far, I would kind of agree with you on that.
just
Just
off of the first 2 weeks of this season, not the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, Jalen Hurts balled out and looked
I think
absolutely.
it's, I think it's still too early to tell, though.
Yes. Okay.
Like obviously, it's too early to tell. I think
This
Hurts
these two
Hurts
weeks,
will fire it
he's
up.
good. Yes, I'm not saying that he is bad, but I don't think he's top five. He's
Well, I mean,
top
he
10 for
hasn't
sure.
thrown a
Not
passing
top five.
touchdown, but his ability to run or throw is unbelievable. I know other quarterbacks
Yeah.
can do it too, but like
Uh-huh.
he is as skilled as people make him out to be.
Yeah. Like pre-injury, my top five were Allen, Burrow, Jackson, Mahomes, Herbert. That's my top five.
Okay.
Hurts is out of there. He'll be in the top 10, but he's not in my top five.
I have Hurts above Herbert before the season started. I did. Now, obviously, right
Into
now it's
these 2 weeks, no shot.
yeah.
Herbert looks a
Yeah,
million times
before
better.
the season started, I had Hurts above him.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us did. But yeah,
So I would
Hurts
go
is good.
Herbert,
He is
not much
good, but he's not
here.
top five.
All right, here's mine.
Breakouts, I love this one.
Breakout
This is
star.
probably my favorite topic on the wheel because this is like the ultimate shot collar.
Now, there's a lot of ways I could go here. We already talked about him, so I'm not going to say Ted McMillan. That is someone I want to say because
Yep.
I think he will for sure. For breakout star, I'm going to go football here for sure.
Yeah. We have such a big gift with us right now that we can have football
My
to talk
breakout
about.
star, biased again, Michael Penix Jr.
Love it.
100%. Or actually, Kyle Pitts is breaking out this year. That's my take.
Number one pick in fantasy right there.
Kyle
Number
Pitts
one pick
is
in all
breaking
fantasy.
out this year.
Yes.
And I'm not joking about that, even in the slightest bit. Kyle Pitts is second in the team in targets behind Drake London.
Yep.
He was highest. No, he wasn't. He was second highest in yards the other night, second highest in week one in yards. And last year, I don't think he ever was second in yards once.
Yeah.
Pitts is already getting way more looks by Penix.
Yeah, Penix promised us. He said this when he got the starting job.
He did say this.
Promised fans that Kyle Pitts was going to get more involved.
And you look through Pitts' career in Atlanta. His first year, he had Matt Ryan, over 1,000 yards and a Pro Bowl. Since then, his quarterbacks have been Marcus Mariota, Desmond Ridder, Taylor Heineke, and injured Kirk Cousins. None of which were really suitable as a starting quarterback.
I agree.
Michael Penix, I believe. So this is kind of a duo. It's kind of like Penix and Pitts together are going to break out together.
Yes, I agree.
Penix so far looks
So
like
you
an
can
amazing
just say the
quarterback.
duo. You can
And
just say the
Penix
duo.
being an amazing quarterback is going to help Pitts. And all of a sudden, we got a new quarterback tight end duo forming down in Atlanta, and it's Penix and Pitts, junior and senior.
There you go. Love it.
I'm confident in Pitts breaking out this year, and it's because of Michael Penix Jr.
Uh-huh.
100%.
Michael Penix Jr. was a college stud. He was a Heisman finalist. So that
was
right into our draft. Andrew came up with the category today. Andrew, what is the category for On the Clock? That is finally back. Let's give it up for On the Clock. Honestly, give it up for On
I
the
love On the Clock, man. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna name my firstborn kid On, and then his middle name's gonna be The, and I'm gonna change my last name to Clock. His name's gonna be On the Clock. It's gonna
There you
be
go. Love it.
But yeah, no, the topic today, guys, is greatest college football players of all time. Pro career means nothing.
Nothing.
Just
Nothing at all.
college. Best college football careers ever. So
Okay.
Tyler, you have the 101. We can get looking at our draft pools here.
There are
Your 101
so
pick.
many ways you can go with the 101 here, Andrew. It's actually insane. I'm just thinking, I'm trying to think where your head is at right now.
I know my first pick if you don't take it. I have my pick.
Okay. I'm going to go with the guy who was ranked number one best college athlete, not just football athlete, just best college athlete of all time on ESPN. I'm going to take the late, great Jim Brown.
Yep.
Guy,
and you know what? That's a fair pick.
Guy was a dog. He was a dog in the NFL. Syracuse legend. Guy was a dog in the NFL, dog in college. Pretty sure he was a nasty lacrosse player too.
He was the original, not the original. He was a Heisman winner at Syracuse. He was the one who created the 44 legacy here because then Ernie Davis went here, wore
Yep.
44 because of Jim Brown, won a Heisman. But Jim Brown was also a superstar lacrosse player for the team. So,
Yes.
I
I
mean,
feel like I did know this.
yeah, he was like a sick lacrosse player.
So
So,
yeah,
yeah, I think that's a
gotta
totally,
go Jim Brown.
yeah, I think that's a completely valid 101 pick. I was gonna pick Jim Brown, hopefully with a second pick, hoping
Yeah.
that you wouldn't take him.
Yeah.
My 101 is without a doubt Tim Tebow. In my
Ah,
opinion,
see, I was thinking about taking Tebow.
in
Like
my opinion,
you can
the
look, I had
greatest
him. I had him right there.
right there. In my opinion, the greatest college football career ever.
Yeah,
Two
one of the most
natties, a
electrifying players of
Heisman.
all time.
I think he won the Manning Award twice, All
Yep.
American every year he started. Like that doesn't happen anymore. You do
Yeah.
not win
You don't
multiple
see true
natties
freshmen start.
anymore.
Yeah.
That is not a thing. It's
So
impossible. It's almost impossible for a team to go back to back. Georgia did it because their defense is impossible. A quarterback leading the team to back to back Heisman's, and Stetson Bennett did not lead the team to back to back
national.
natties. I mean,
Yeah.
that was the defense that did that. Stetson Bennett was a solid quarterback, but Tim Tebow was the reason Florida went back to back in the late 2000s. Tim
Yeah.
Tebow has the greatest collegiate football career of all time, in my opinion.
I really wanted to take Tebow. I just didn't know like where your head was at, if I should have taken him or not.
As a
But
Syracuse legend, though,
yeah,
Jim Brown is a
yeah,
first round pick.
respect. Yeah. So now I'm just gonna draft like I'm playing. I'm gonna
Excuse
take
me.
another running back. Give me a guy who was involved in one of the craziest trades in NFL history for like 1 million picks
Yep.
between the Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Give me Herschel Walker.
Ooh, all right,
Heis-
yeah.
Heisman winner, absolute beast when he was in college. Can't name his university right now where he went, but the guy was an absolute demon. He's nasty on CFB. He was nasty on Madden Campus Heroes. Give me Herschel Walker.
Well, did he win one Heisman?
I'm not sure. He might have multiple. I don't know.
Herschel Walker was at Georgia in the
Georgia.
70s, I think.
I think so. 60s or
Long
70s.
time ago. I think maybe late 70s,
Late,
early
late,
80s, I
something like
think.
that.
But that was back when college players played for like, not even back then. They did this 10 years ago, but he was there for 4 years, I think. I think he played there for all 4 years. So he probably maybe he won two Heisman's. I'm not totally sure about his stat line there, like what he really did. Um, my next pick is also a running back, and he has the greatest statistical season
Yeah,
running back in college football history.
I was gonna try and take him.
Ashton Genty's doesn't compare to this
Yeah,
because Genty didn't break it, even though he had, I think, four more games. Give
yeah,
me the
fair.
original, great, not the original because it was after Herschel Walker, but Barry Sanders,
Yeah,
Oklahoma State,
yeah.
in my
In my
opinion,
opinion, the
greatest
greatest,
college running back of all time. Better than
not even
Reggie Bush.
college, just the greatest running back of all time, period.
Yeah, the greatest running back of all time. Started in college at Oklahoma State, went to Detroit, became the greatest running back of all time in the NFL.
Mhm.
He had, he still has to this day the season record in rushing yards, and he did it in 12 games, I think,
Yeah.
because there was like no playoff. He did it in 12 games.
Mhm.
Genty was close, but he did it in 15 in a non-power forward conference. And believe me, Genty is unbelievable. He's incredible.
Yeah.
Not to devalue what he's done, but no one will ever do what Barry Sanders did. No one.
So I have to stay in this race, so I'm not even gonna think twice. My next pick, give me Bo Vincent and Jackson.
Yeah, Auburn
What
legend Bo
one of
Jackson.
just the greatest athletes of all
In
time.
my opinion, he is the greatest athlete
Yeah,
of all
probably.
time.
Probably the greatest athlete to
In my
ever.
opinion, he's the greatest athlete of all time.
Yeah. Not gonna think twice about that. Just give me
Bo
Bo.
Jackson, Auburn legend, Heisman winner, Natty winner. Did you win a
Maybe.
Natty with Auburn?
I believe so.
Yeah, Bo Jackson is an absolute legend.
One more
Um,
outstanding running back as well.
I think I might go back to the running back. I'm not totally sure.
Yeah.
This is tough.
So many choices. This is a good,
There
this is
are so
a
many
very good
choices
category
here.
here. Are you between like one guy? Are you between like two guys, three guys?
I'm
With
between a quarterback, a defensive player, and another running back.
okay. I
So
feel
I
like
think
all those guys are on my board right now.
they probably are.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with another running back, and I think I'm gonna go Reggie Bush.
All right, fair
I think
enough.
Reggie
Yeah.
Bush is where we gotta go here. I think
Officially a Heisman winner again.
also a Heisman winner, multiple time All American, college football player of the year. Um, he helped USC become the modern powerhouse. USC used to be a powerhouse. He's
Yeah.
the reason USC became a powerhouse. People talk about mid 2000s USC like they have nightmares. He recorded over 2,300 all-purpose yards and 16 touchdowns in one season alone in 2004. And then the following season, he had 2,900 yards where he won the Heisman.
So is this my fourth pick?
I mean, unbelievable. Um, yes, it's your fourth pick.
Okay. I don't know. I'm way more confident. I know who your defensive player is than your quarterback. So I'm going to take the liberty. Give me the only pure defensive player to win the Heisman Trophy. Give me Charles Woodson.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
It was
Charles,
it was going to happen.
in my
The
opinion,
only true defensive player, we're not going to count Travis Hunter because he played both ways. Give
the
me
greatest Michigan player of all time.
yes. Desmond Howard is
100%.
Desmond Howard might be in the category, but if you ask me, Charles Woodson's number one.
I mean, Charles Woodson was such a stud, dude.
Yep.
So I actually am also going to go defense here, and we're going to go
Thank God.
with. So everyone, um, there used to be a consensus on the greatest college football team of all time. Obviously, when Joe Burrow and the LSU Tigers went on their run, now it's a debate.
No,
But
I think the
um,
team you're about to say is still pretty clearly number one.
we're gonna go to the early 2000s Miami Hurricanes, and the leader of that powerhouse, Ed Reed,
Yeah.
the
Oh my
greatest
God.
safety in college football history, greatest Hurricane in history. I don't care what people say. Ed Reed is the greatest Hurricane in history.
But think
17
about the
picks,
competition he has, and you're saying this with so much confidence.
exactly.
Warren Sapp, Jonathan Vilma, Ray Lewis, Sean Taylor. Some of the heaviest hitters the NFL has ever seen were all there at the same time.
And like he never won a Heisman. Charles Woodson was the only defensive player to win a Heisman. I was mad you took him from
And
me,
I
but
think that's what made Woodson stick out to me instead of Ed Reed.
I mean, yeah, the facts don't lie there. But Ed Reed, in my opinion, the greatest safety of all time. He had almost 20 picks in 2 seasons. I can't even imagine how many forced fumbles he had back then, and won the Natty. Part of the
Yeah.
he was the leader on the greatest college defense of all time.
Yep. So my last pick, I have to take at least one quarterback here. I'd feel disgraceful if not to. Give me one of the most electric college quarterbacks of all time. Give me Vince Young.
Yep, I love it. Vince Young was where I was gonna go in my fifth pick.
Got to take at least one quarterback. Can't let you get them both. Got to take Vince
Other
Young.
the
Might
God
not have worked out in the
mid
NFL.
2000s college football
Yeah.
was actually peak. I
Peak,
think we just
peak level.
named seven of like our
Yeah.
10 players are
Yeah.
from the 2000s era of college football. Like
Vince
that
Young.
really was when it was peak.
Vince Young definitely wasn't elite in the NFL, but
No, no.
Texas, yeah, that's where he went, right? Texas, Vince Young.
At Texas, yeah, he was a Longhorn.
When he was hooking them like this, Vince Young, dude, was unbelievable. So yeah, give me Vince Young with my last pick.
I mean, yeah, Vince Young. That's where I was gonna go there. So now I'm kind of torn.
Just
I've
check
got
my five guys to make sure I have who I had for when we say our teams.
I've got a couple options here. Um, I think this would only. I think so. I'm torn between two quarterbacks, and they're both in the 2010s. I think you can imagine who I'm down between.
I have an idea.
I think I am gonna go with Cam Newton. I'm gonna go with Cam Newton at my
Gotta
five
go
pick.
with Super Cam.
I know you were thinking either Manziel or Burrow, and I
Yeah.
know Burrow won the Natty, but Burrow also had the
Yeah.
greatest supporting cast around him of all time.
Yeah.
Cam Newton took that Auburn team that was not full of too much talent. They were the number one team in the country all year until they lost to Florida State. They pulled off a million different upsets. They defeated Bama in the Iron Bowl. I mean, we all remember that, of course.
Yep.
He led them to an undefeated season going up until then, won the Heisman, and his stats that year were stupid. There was a reason. I believe he went number one overall, right, to
He did go
Carolina?
number one overall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a reason he went number one. He was
And he was actually on the Gators team with Tim Tebow and all of those guys.
yes, he was. He was
Like
learning
he went from Florida to JUCO, I believe. Then he went to Auburn, right?
random school between, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what it was. I just remember he was in Florida when Tebow was there. So clearly whatever Tebow told him worked in
Yep.
college.
So you
Because
said
Newton
Johnny
went on to have a
Manziel.
very similar career. Newton just didn't have as many chances. He was a one and done player. I mean, we all like our one and duns, but
Yeah.
Newton's one and done season. I wish we could have seen Newton play more. I
Yeah.
definitely think he would have won a natty if he had stayed there, gained more
He still
experience.
technically has one. He still technically has one.
Technically,
Just
he's
wasn't
got
with the Auburn Tigers, unfortunately.
yeah, he's
So
got, he's got a natty, but
So some
all right,
honorable
yeah.
mentions. You obviously said two big ones, Joe Burrow, but then probably the biggest honorable mention of this list, Johnny Football. It's in the
Johnny football,
it's
yeah,
in the nickname.
yeah,
So some other ones I had on my list where you said one of them, Ashton Genty,
yep,
Jim Thorpe, who is like
yep.
another, he was a two-way player, great athlete. And then my last one on my list was Earl Campbell.
That's a great one. My honorable. I actually didn't have him on mine. I had the other two. I had Ndamukong Suh on mine.
Yep.
Nebraska legend, one of the greatest seasons ever. I had Larry Fitz and Pitt. As much as I hate Pitt, he had an amazing year. And then I had Dion FSU,
Nice.
where he
I think another guy we could have easily had as an honorable mention is last year's Heisman winner, Travis Hunter.
yeah Hunter deserved to be
Not
in
just
that.
you might want to hate on him, like
And
find
another
as
one,
someone on two ways.
Devontae Smith should be an honorable
Yes.
mention. In my
Great pick.
opinion, Smith is the greatest wide receiver in college football history. But I just think in college, running backs and quarterbacks are more valuable.
Yeah, for sure. And we only had two quarterbacks drafted today, which is crazy.
Did we really?
I think so, yeah.
No, I drafted Tebow and Newton.
Oh yeah, you did have Newton. Sorry, excuse me.
So
Three
three.
quarterbacks. So I'll run through my team real quick. You run through your team. You guys let us know whose team's better. My team in order. I went Jim Brown, Herschel Walker, Bo Jackson, Charles Woodson, and Vince Young.
I've got Tim Tebow. Where'd I go after that? I didn't write it down.
Um, Barry. I think you went Barry
I think
Sanders.
I went Barry second. Tim Tebow, Barry Sanders, Reggie Bush,
Ed Reed,
Ed Reed,
and then
and
Cam Newton.
then Cam Newton.
So very, very even. This is another close one
That,
that we've had.
that's a tight race.
A very tight race.
That's a
So
tight race.
Andrew, SportsWire is back.
Sports Wire's back. We made it. We're
Yeah.
here.
We are going to attempt once a week. I
We're
think
gonna
I
attempt once
think
a
I
week,
think
and
I think we can do it.
I think we should be more motivated to do it right now because we are at the best time to do
We
it.
are. We're in the months that end with BER.
Yeah, the burn months. The burn months are upon us, folks, and we're at the
Best
very
time of the
beginning.
year. You can
And
love
it's
summer
going to
all you
be
want. The
it's
burn
going
month
to be a
reigns
blast.
supreme.
And apologies for me coughing all video. I tested positive for COVID the other day, so I've been recovering from that. I'm all good though. Went to class for the first time today. I'm back. Took an exam. Pretty sure I aced it.
There you go.
It's light. It's light out here, but no.
All you
Sports
can ask
Wire,
for in the college life.
so much fun, man. I'm
There you
telling
go.
you, we'll blink and we'll be right back in the studio wearing Christmas hats, getting ready to commentate high school
Yep.
basketball.
Oh, it's going to be a great time. Don't get me too
It's
excited.
gonna be amazing.
But yeah, Andrew, we are back. You got anything else to say before we sign off?
No, just don't expect this to stop, guys. The NFL just started. College football is back. The NBA and the NHL are gonna start heating up.
Right around the
Eventually,
corner.
they'll start back up. MLB's got playoffs going on, and then in 2 months from now, we got college basketball coming back. College basketball is gonna spark some debate because I
Music
love
to my
me
ears.
some college basketball, Tyler. There's
Yeah.
nothing gets me more excited than a college basketball Saturday.
Yeah, it's a good time. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
it's a great time.
prime November and October. Oh my God.
Hey, we'll check back in on these pick'ems next Thursday.
Next Thursday, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the first episode of the Sports Wire Season 2, Zoom edition. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back next week. Bye.